Thanks for coming out today. I don't know if we have any viewers, but I appreciate you anyway. Who has the echo? Who is that?
Testing,
What?
testing. Is it me?
Testing?
Well,
I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Are you hearing yourself?
Hold on. I think I know what it is. Don't worry about it. It was on my side.
Sometimes you gotta talk.
Wow, accusing us.
I had the stream open. I was like, why did I hear myself like 2 seconds later? That's a really late echo.
Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself. That's the best person to talk to.
Yeah. So I do want to start tonight off with a plea to please go vote so that our country can be a little less on fire. I know the options aren't great, to say the very least, but I would love to not at least live in quite so fascist a state. So go vote. Anyway, so last time,
But be safe with it.
yeah,
Yeah,
be
wear your
safe.
mask.
Masks. You know, if you've still got hand sanitizer hanging around, now's the time. Lots of soap. Wash your hands. Try to be
all
better
the
than
good
me
stuff.
and not fiddle with your mask if you can. Yeah, go early if you can. I mean, hopefully, if you're not in a shit state like Texas, maybe you can even vote by mail, and that would be wonderful. But
Had to call out Texas.
Imagine.
yeah.
So D&D.
Yeah, right. As I was saying, last time we had a wonderful conversation. We learned Sylvia scryed on her little brother and saw him safely at home. Albatross told you that the Claw had borrowed somebody from the Mist, which what's that? You interrupted. Is everything okay over there?
Yep.
Okay.
Is just close to the everything.
Good luck. Arden informed you that if it was anyone, it was probably a dangerous assassin that
We
goes
can move on.
by the name Oleander de Merlins.
We got a name?
Yes. She mentioned it at least once or twice, but not like, I don't know if y'all actually picked up on that, but it was mentioned.
I remember it because that name startling.
I mean, you can metagame if you want, but I will tell you she is very changed. You might know her as a character from a villain's one shot. Don't worry about it. And that is where we left off. You're about a day's trek from Brennan. Still just kind of hanging out on. You're now walking alongside a giant lake, the Koi Loch. And you have one more day to go. What would you like to do?
I thought we were going to Sylvia's parents' house.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So everyone go. Who's taking point on keeping watch?
Uh.
Well, I imagine I know where we're going.
Yes, you sure do. Okay. So, well, go ahead and roll for me then.
Perception or survival?
Perception. This isn't a difficult journey in the sense of it's very easy to see where you're going. It's more about your perception is incorporating your survival skills at not, walking into a mud pit or something.
Okay. Can I take 10 minutes to cast ritual cast detect magic?
Yes, you can. I will say it'll slow you down if you stop to do that every hour.
Hmm.
But like, how many hours?
You have a full day's journey ahead of you. You think, unless you change something, you'll hit Brennan around 4 in the afternoon, about 4 in the afternoon, and then your parents 1 hour after that.
Okay.
So it won't
Are you
quite be
concerned about?
nighttime.
Are you concerned about being scryed upon?
I'm concerned about everyone being scryed upon.
So maybe we should walk in a formation. Yeah.
Would detect magic pick up on scrying, or was that just like true sight or seeing ability?
It'll pick up on, it's a divination type magic, so I'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to see that it's divination, but I won't be able to see that it's scrying, if that makes sense.
I would agree with that ruling. I would say you would have a harder time spotting it than someone with true sight on, because it would kind of. It is a magical spell, but it's not the amount of magic that is on the eye end of the scrying spell is small enough that it can go unnoticed if you're not specifically looking out for it. So go ahead, Robert. Roll me a perception check as well.
Okay. I only have 3. Oh, double 18s.
Okay. You keep a pretty good eye out, and besides for the kind of low-level ambient magic of the world, you do not see any particular flavor of divination. You start to see more. You do see, as you get closer to Brennan, you start to see the ambient level of magic rise in the area, but it's not anything you would particularly associate with scrying.
Okay.
Or even like a hot spot, so to say. It's just kind of the general level of the world is rising, which is what you would expect for getting close to Brennan Hall and Brennan. Sylvia does manage to guide you deftly through the woods and keep a keen eye out. The path is easy enough to follow, though she does. Once again, there is at one point Sylvia sees a claw just kind of poking up out of the water.
It's a sign.
And yeah, go ahead.
Don't get too close to it.
Wait, what is it?
But there's something in the water.
You see just like a hint of red and what you a bit of shiny carapace just barely breaching the surface.
I'm gonna pull out my lyre from the bag of holding and keep walking.
Yeah, I get out my weapons.
Okay, yeah, what are y'all just standing still?
No, we're just pulling out the weapons just in case it pops up, or we're just gonna keep walking while doing so.
Okay. Go ahead and everyone give me a stealth check in order to not disturb this creature.
The Jaws theme is playing.
Yeah.
Oh god, the paladin.
Nice. Oh
my god.
Wow. Get ready for combat, guys.
Ow! Okay, let me check with this poor creature.
Do my stealth check.
Yeah, do your stealth check, baby. You might pull it out.
At disadvantage? Oh.
Oh.
Her armor gives her
matter.
disadvantage. Oh yeah, she'll roll 15.
And also,
oh.
You want to make that choice right now? That you put away your armor to stealth? Okay. Hold on. Where is it? Oh no.
Oh, there's a cat at my feet.
Kitty.
Am I the only one that doesn't own a cat?
Yes.
Wait, Andrew, do you own a cat? We were answering for you.
God. Wait, legit?
Yeah, do you own a cat?
Oh, that's tempting. I'd have to run it by with the landlords first.
Oh.
What?
Fuck
Okay.
landlords, hide
So
the
the answer.
Let's see. Oh,
Allergies.
okay.
I want to, but I really shouldn't.
Feel
Okay.
that.
So, ironically, you sneak on by, and Sylvia, you're so focused on watching it that you almost start to trip up. But Andrew, was that a 21 you rolled?
Yep.
So Zach manages to catch you and redirect you from tripping and falling into the water.
I
Even
kind of like tap you on the shoulder.
Louis, who's kind of nervously strumming his lyre a little bit, not even realizing it, he still manages to not just barely not catch this creature's attention as you walk on by and proceed unmolested. um,
Phrasing, I think.
Sorry. Passive perception of 9. Also, people use that word in that way too. That is a valid use of that word. Dictionary definition.
Unlike
Uh,
this.
different.
Okay, so yeah,
Definitely different.
D&D. D&D.
Okay, so soon, as the sun crests and you keep walking, and you're able to dodge any more malicious encounters, mostly through moving quietly and quickly. You about an hour out from Brennan, Arden says she gets about an hour about from Brennan. She says, "Okay." She departs and says that call her if you need her. But this is close enough, and she really has to get back and check on things and make sure things aren't on fire.
All right.
Fair
If
enough.
they are on fire, feel free to contact us. Maybe. I don't actually. I'm not going to volunteer our assistance.
I mean, I
Maybe
feel
it's
like
best
that's
that
the
way.
thing that we should
Quite
move on
busy
to
at the
next.
moment. And if you
Unless you
truly
guys-
are, what's that?
I was just saying.
Y'all seem quite busy at the moment. I won't turn down any assistance, but I wish you luck in what you're dealing with currently.
There weren't rules about splitting the party. I would.
There aren't any, but you know, you like
Really,
If you wanna
you'd be
introduce a new
going with
character.
Arden right now. That's the choices Melissa would make with the current information she has.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, we now have to worry about half the hostages. So
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry. That's not what I was talking about.
Okay.
Spoken fun.
Yeah.
so yeah, we wave bye to Arden. At least I do.
And for all your
courtesy?
help, we wouldn't have. Things would be a lot more pressing without it.
I do what I can. Good luck. And you see her literally swirl into wind, and this is the first time you've seen it from the outside. And it does seem like the breeze picks up and almost gains color as she almost like melts into it and turns into a breeze, circling around the tree and then up into the sky, and she disappears into the air.
Probably should have gave her a bardic inspiration. Louis gonna keep walking forward.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Huh?
Are you going to get close to Brennan and skirt the outskirts of Brennan, or are you going to walk around it to avoid any chance of
What's the difference between?
Going around and avoiding any chance?
Yeah, I mean, like that would be ideal. But I think
Okay.
it's also important that we do some reconnaissance.
Wait, right?
I'm
Wait,
sorry,
what?
what'd you just say?
Yeah. Yeah, you're a little far back from there, 9 feet.
Yeah, sorry. Well, that can wait, right?
can wait?
Oh, okay, I see your point. Sure, yeah, let's get into the house first then.
Okay,
I agree with that.
so to go around Brennan, and Brennan Hall, you will need to go into some of the wilder areas as you will be going off of the river and off of the beaten track. Sylvia is currently still on perception duty unless she wants to switch and have someone new roll, but I will need someone to make a survival roll to get you around Brennan Hall without
I can do it.
losing your way. Okay.
I
Go ahead and
can
roll
take the
that for me.
survival.
Yes, please.
Hiya. You really knocked over the 17.
Damn.
Man, I really wish I had my dice. My own dice. I'm just gonna change
No.
dice.
Why do you not have your own dice? What's going
Well,
on?
I found using Roll20 more fun, but
No, you're right. I love it. You are anyone is allowed to use their real dice, by the way. I do like seeing it, but anyone is allowed to use their real dice, except for initiative. Initiative, I need to be on the initiative tracker, so that's the only exception.
okay. So I rolled an 8.
Okay. You sure did, buddy.
I wonder if I can give myself a that's at level 10, right?
Yes, and also you didn't say so beforehand.
Oof.
Too
Oof.
late. So you've spent some time around in the woods of Brennan Hall, but honestly, you didn't stay super close when you left. You think you're going around Brennan.
Uh
Uh-oh.
And you're like, yeah, this is familiar. Something about it seems right. And you're going through the trees, and it's hard to see because it's a pretty dense forest, honestly. And then you break tree cover and you see the city.
Okay.
Yeah, we could not hear you.
So
Is your
yeah. Let's see. Is that better?
yes, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Louis, I thought you said you knew where you were going. This is exactly the opposite of where we wanted to be.
Louis is not gonna say anything.
So before you see first you see the sprawling you're still a little bit of a distance away, so you're not immediately within city limits. You see especially because you had managed to come out to the west side of the city, so you're not directly to the north, which is where most travelers come in from and where the main gates are and most of the traffic comes from. You see the sprawling metroplex of Brennan with its tall, crowded buildings of varying complexity, and above it, or Brennan Hall, is what you see there. And you're now close enough that you're able to spot Brennan itself, which is visible because past Brennan Hall and the city streets and intricate thoroughfares of that city, in the center of Brennan Hall lies Brennan, which right now the main thing that stands out about Brennan is a wall of redwoods, 300 feet tall. And you know that where there are not tree trunks, there is walling in between, at least on the lower levels. But honestly, the trees make a pretty solid circle. And above it, you see the canopy. And although it casts a wider shadow and you are not able to see above it, you do know that Brennan rests atop those trees. And
okay. Do we have a map? We have a map, right?
Are you thinking a world map or a
Like
city map?
somewhat like a map of where we're supposed to go, or like have
Yeah,
a
just the
general
ground.
idea. Like how far did we walk?
Hey, I live here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sylvia's pretty close. You're about an hour out.
I ask her where. Okay, so we're here, right?
Yes, yes.
Where's the correct path?
Where, I tell him.
You know. Okay, so the
Or at
safest
least
and easiest way is you always. Here, let me kick y'all back to the world stage. The world map. Uh, you've always followed on Banarian, the river. And your parents don't live like directly off the river, but they live they live like 5 minutes off of the river. So that's always been the safest and easiest way. Although you are on the edge of the forest, so you could probably also just go south.
So are we like here, or
You
are we
are-
like here?
You're like right here.
okay.
And so where would my house be?
Just a little bit down. Not like
Oh, well,
terribly.
then that's
so
fine.
south?
We don't actually have to go through the city.
Okay.
Yes. You have managed to
Good.
you do think the river is populated by the outskirts of Brennan Hall. It's not as heavily populated. It's more like, various farms. But you probably still, you've seen Brennan, but Louis did manage to get you to a place where you could get to your house probably fine.
I kind of want a dimension door around everything. I mean, we need to minimize our the chances of being seen.
Dimension door would not get you far enough across the city to make a significant difference.
Well, far enough to at least, get us out of sight.
Well, they'd have to be using what, like a spyglass to see us, right?
I mean,
you're relatively close to Brennan Hall.
But we're not just like standing out in an open clearing.
Yes, you are still in tree cover.
We have breached the tree line, seen the city, and been like turning around and continuing.
basically, it's just like, oh, it's the city. Just immediately 180 and just walk away.
Yeah.
Later.
Right.
Yeah, if need be, I'll
I'm-
burn it. I'll burn the dimension door.
Burn what? Oh, I don't. You know what? Do what you want.
That was my
just
immediate
kind of
thought.
getting a sense of space. I don't know if dimension door would be helpful unless you used it in some creative kind of way.
Yeah. I mean, if we keep going south a little bit, we're just avoid the homesteads by the river. I know a way to get from the back way. Yes.
Sylvia, you do see they're not close, and you don't know if you don't think you've been spotted yet, but you do see people, but specifically you see several kids running around the streets, and you know, or at least I'll leave it at that. You you do see people there that could potentially see you if you're not careful at this exact moment.
Yeah, Louis going to.
We continue discreetly. Sorry, continue, Robert.
Don't make eye contact. Nobody.
No. The second you say discreet, Louis is just gonna you're right. And then he's gonna transform back into the black human with afro pigtails.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing that in the view of everyone is very far from discreet, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I can go into an alley or something.
Well, it's a little late now, isn't it?
Where are we? We're still in the city,
We're
right?
No, we're not
in the tree lines.
City. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the tree
You're
line.
in the tree line.
Oh, I thought we walked in. I thought we
like,
walked in the city. I was not okay.
No.
I zoned out.
Nah. Now, I would say the city outskirts is probably like 100 feet away.
Okay.
So you could be spotted, but unless you get closer, it's unlikely, or if you draw attention to yourself in some way.
Okay.
But I will need a stealth check from everybody.
Okay.
Good old
Can I
stealth check.
Wait, can I still
believe in us.
transform?
8.
Yes!
Ew! Oh! Here we go!
I don't want to press it. I'm so scared. It's gonna be dog shit.
Mm.
Such-
All right, Louis is a little bit distracted, getting the pigtails just right on his on their new form. But Scarlet and or not Scarlet, Melissa and everyone is relatively quiet and doesn't make any fumbles, and you do think you managed to get into the open plains of Golden Shore relatively unscathed and hopefully unseen.
Bros are so dog shit.
Very
okay.
nice, very nice.
Stealth checks carry the day.
I turn to Sylvia and I kind of discreetly whisper, "When was the last time you were back home?"
It's been a while.
I take it this isn't going to be a happy reunion, eh?
Oh no, I imagine they'll actually be quite ecstatic to see me. I imagine they also probably think I might be dead.
Ah.
I mean,
Well,
I would too, honestly. It's your it's your
it'll be fine. Isaac, if we go in, Isaac might threaten us with a crossbow, so I should be at the front, but it'll be fine.
So that kind of cocks an eyebrow. Sounds like a plan to me.
He won't shoot me. And also, he's a terrible shot. I don't know why he thinks that he can protect the grounds.
Your dad and mom are right there, but sure.
Well, okay, but he's the groundskeeper.
No, I get it. I was supporting why would he need to protect the grounds when there's like literally very capable people right there.
Man, why does he keep the ground? Because he's a groundskeeper.
Okay, so
Should be interesting.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Just another fair warning. See any strange creatures at my home, not attack them.
I cock my eyebrow again. Interesting.
They owe dog bite. Dog bite.
The dog doesn't.
Oh. Can Louis like change his form to be like to make him look more muscular? That's pretty much it.
Are you still in the pigtail form, or are you
Oh, if I can transform into the black human, then yes.
Yeah, you can do
I
whatever
will.
you want.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. All right. Sylvia, you're able to easily enough. You're close enough to home now. You know where you're going. You hadn't had to skirt around Brennan before, so you didn't know those woods quite as well. But you've made this trip many a times, even avoiding the homesteads on the river. And soon enough, you all see on the horizon, there's a fenced-in area, and it looks relatively wooded. And you guess what's up? Do you want to describe it?
Probably like hedge fences.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like wrought iron, like it's wrought iron, but combined with like hedge fences. Like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like covered in ivy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very overgrown and very decorative, but looks very solid at the same time. Like there's it looks like the irons. It's fancy and pretty, but when you look closer, you can see it's really solidly well put in there.
It's functional. and beautiful.
Yes. And at this point, let me see.
Oh, I'm wearing the boots of elven kind right now, but I have some boots of false tracks if anybody wants to borrow them. All right, I hand them on over to Louis. I'll take them out of
Cool.
my
Let me
taking them
just
out of
do
my inventory.
something real quick.
Yep.
And it's okay. I am just in here. Yes. I saw you thinking about it.
Wait, what?
I am adjusting some things. Oh. This isn't the fancy
Oh?
part of the map, but here you go. I'm moving you over right now, so don't worry about it.
Whoa.
Melissa, are you in armor?
Probably not.
Okay.
But
Let me just. Oh shoot! I draw a line. Let's say this is. Say this is the thing. Can y'all see that?
See a lot of black.
Scroll up to the right.
with
Yes. Yes.
Also,
That's a very
one thing
decent
I've
map.
noticed in your videos, Robert, why do you keep it so far zoomed out?
He wants to.
You want me to
Yeah,
zoom
but
in?
it's like it's zoomed out to the point that you can't even see. It's like zoomed out even past seeing everything.
I want to see everything.
Okay.
There you go. Just watch the VOD over. You'll see how zoomed in it is. It is really zoomed in.
Okay. Cool. Uh-oh.
There we go.
I see where we are.
But I paid some good money for these HD art, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I broke the fence, but that's all right. And here you are.
Look,
needless
I
to
got a
see
self
trees at
score
this
of
point.
20.
Sylvia, you are coming in the back way.
Yes.
You know the entrance, the main entrance is like down
Oh,
this
she's
way.
gone.
Self score.
Actually, a lot
Yeah,
of
that
people
was to
can.
get around the city, baby.
Okay, now they can't.
Other
Into the
things
void.
I have to do, which I should have done earlier, but I didn't, so don't worry about it. What y'all doing?
Following
You're at the
Sylvia's
gates?
lead.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find that little like gap in the fence where
Yeah.
there's like a rock or like a bush or something or like a panel with ivy on it that I can just like move out of the way or something like that.
Yeah, you know the way. But and it seems like you're alone. Are y'all being stealthy?
Yeah, so
Yes.
Zach wants to take point and kind of like watch out to see if anybody's coming.
Okay. Roll
See an
me a
old man
perception
with a
check.
crossbow. It's just Isaac.
I'm sorry, did you say not performance,
Perception.
perception?
Yes, I might
Yeah.
have said the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. That's okay.
Let's-
Ooh, alright, well.
Can I get above a 10, please?
Okay, and then everyone, Will,
Spoiler alert.
you
By the way,
are a bit distracted by everything around. You don't see anything particularly interesting yet. Just the forest. Everyone roll stealth.
I can
Yep.
do that. Kind of.
Oof. Nice.
You can only.
Come on. Okay. Whew, 17.
Nice.
First roll above 10.
Because I'm trying to move the thing that's
Yeah.
blocking the.
You're preoccupied.
Yeah, you managed to move the rock out of the way, but it does make a thump. It's a very heavy rock. But overall, you managed to stay quiet, and you see the house in front of you. And give me just a second. Just a second. Sorry. I
All
think
good.
Bing probably knows what I'm doing, but don't worry about it.
Where do you get fucking sniped?
No.
Oh god.
We just walk in and then boom, Louis just gets a fucking shot in the arm.
Yeah, I told you it was a bad shot.
I mean, I still got hit. If you hit the bar, that's a lot of damage.
Whoa.
Breathe.
Good?
Breathe.
You don't die.
Yeah, I'm okay. I just swallowed it. It was weird. I'm imagining the old dude is it looks like the the groundskeeper guy from Hogwarts. Filch, I think his name was.
I've
That
never
creepy.
seen Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He's just like a little old English man.
Oh, some more Alfred from Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Master Wayne.
But wears cover overalls because he's a groundskeeper.
Okay, so you see the house in front of you, and not reveal area. The first, so Zach, you're on watch, and so you're the first one to notice. You see a giant blue and white spider just kind of chilling in the tree.
Can I tell if? Oh shit. Uh, a spire, eh? Is it that I see what I see in this token, or is that metagaming?
No, it is what you see. What you see, it's like giant blue and white. It's very large. It is much bigger than you.
I tap Sylvia on the shoulder and say, "I think I see one of your pets."
God, you
And I-
understood. I was filled with fear.
Oh no.
Is that some kind of a sentry, or what is that for? What is it doing?
Oh no, that's just Annabelle.
Okay.
Annabelle.
She's fine. She's probably just chilling. I'm sure my parents
Okay.
kicked her out of the house again.
Again? For what?
Not supposed to be in there. She's huge.
Well,
They let
you
the
know,
horse in the house.
how did she get in then?
God works in mysterious ways.
Plot armor.
So do giant spiders.
It's because it's a phase spider. Adjust
Oh, and that
glasses.
helps. She is kind of able to just walk through the walls.
Oh, nope,
What?
that's metagaming. I apologize.
No, it's
Wait,
good. Sylvia would know.
Yeah.
Do I know what this thing is?
I'll make a nature check.
Oh, 21. Oh my god, please, good rolls. I'm gonna stop rolling.
You know what this is? Usually they're pretty hostile. They're giant. They like to go on the ethereal plane. They can walk up walls.
like a normal spider.
Like normal spider.
As they do.
Why are the rolls suddenly over here? I have broken roll 20.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
switch out my lyre, and I'm just gonna slowly pull out Luna.
Annabelle is a very good girl. Put the dog away.
I don't. If it bites me, I'm not. I have the right to defend myself. I'm not gonna
You've
kill
never
it.
bit anyone.
If I get bitten,
Then don't provoke her.
how would I provoke her?
How are you going to get bitten?
Let me see. In a second. How would Mel more comedic?
Especially with
really-
Sylvia talking about it like it's a.
Because like Mel's been very, bother her.
Oh,
Also,
She's
would it
scared
be-
of spiders?
Nice.
I don't know if I have it in me to act that out, but yeah, she's scared of spiders. She
go
just,
for it.
puts on her arm.
See,
Do none of you trust me?
This is for my protection. Don't
trust
worry
you.
about it.
We trust you, but
Maybe-
we don't trust the spider.
Maybe they're nearby, and I just want to be scared. They still don't know my face. Let us move forward. Is there another entrance?
This is the main one. If you want, I can like throw a top over. I don't think she'd be
I
fond
know.
of it.
I just think that if we go through the main, it would be very obvious and very bad because that would be the
Well,
one. that
yes,
they would
that's
be
why we're
watching.
going through this hole in the fence.
No, wait. Maybe we're wrong. They're probably not
wonder.
watching because they didn't even kidnap your brother. So let's just go through the main one.
can I?
Fuck it,
You know
let's
what?
deal with
I
the
will
spider.
go
Oh, it's a
knock on the
second.
main
Oh, it's a
one,
second level spell.
but they
Oh,
won't recognize me,
Yeah,
and I'll go through the main, and then you guys could go through this way.
I'm gonna cast
my
a.
goodness.
If you give me a moment, I can like talk to her and tell it to go somewhere else.
You're gonna.
I tap Mel on the shoulder. Just let her do her thing, okay?
Well, I know. I'm just saying tactically.
I'm so glad.
You
I
know,
really wish I had
for
calm
other
emotions.
Okay,
know,
so
are you
I'm gonna squeeze through the hole in the fence.
Yeah,
Is
easily
she
done. We've done
safe?
it many times before.
Yeah.
Shooting back up.
And so I walk up to Annabelle in the tree, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's
I
just
look up
kind of
here.
chilling there. She chitters at you.
I like go to pet her a little bit.
She's
Are they
there's this
fighting?
like noise,
Oh,
and she
that's
leans
not
into
good.
you.
That's not.
The spider coos.
Okay, so Annabelle, you remember when we used to play hide and seek? Yeah. So I need you to hide because one of my friends is scared of you. You can you do that?
She stares at you.
Can you go poof? Remember poof?
Yeah, I have a feeling you have taught her. Y'all have talked about this before. So she chitters at you and then disappears.
Oh, she just goes invisible.
I hate it whenever a spider disappears. This is not good.
I hate it when anything. I was just looking at it.
Where is it? Where is it? Is it behind us? Where is it?
I come back to the hole in the fence. Okay, she's gone.
She's gone? Like gone?
Hey, Mel.
I told her poof.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I pat Mel in the back and.
Spider's gone. Good. Yeah, that would just. Oh,
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer.
I'm sure there's some reason.
Yeah.
As you stop.
Okay. So
No,
hold on.
so
Before
you
we
can go into the fence.
So before she goes into the fence, I'm just gonna pat her on the back and give her some bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Amazing. As you go into the fence, and everyone's able to. Mel, you do have to take off your armor to go through the fence.
God damn. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, everyone else is able to easily past the defense, because it is an opening. And as you go, you see more and more creatures.
Uh-oh.
You see the first thing that catches your attention
Gotta zoom out.
in the distance is a slow. You see something shiny in the distance in opalescent and rainbow color, and you see a giant snail just as large as Annabelle slowly making its way through the forest.
I hate this place.
Often
that one we should avoid.
What?
And nearby you see several winged beasts grazing and intermingling with some regular horses. Well, they're not grazing, but they do seem to be they're like grooming their wings, and one's lying down. Sylvia, you see a little further out, you see the two foxes.
I gotta scroll.
Foxgloves and Lacey. Whoops, they are on the wrong layer, which is not helpful. I think they're on the wrong layer. What the fuck are they? Oh, they are on the wrong layer. You see Foxglove and Lacey playing in some bushes not too far away, and also Huey, Dewey, and Louie roaming the grounds. Probably a little close to.
Oh my fucking god.
Probably a little close to Dune for comfort, but you're sure they'll work it out.
We can also avoid the angry chicken.
I'm not scared of some.
Above game, I know what this is, but does Louie know what any, except for the horses? I don't know about the griffins. Does Louie know any of these?
I'd say hippogriffs are relatively common knowledge. Like, they're not super hard to know. Anyone may make an Arcana check. Why is the chat not appearing for me on a roll 20? That would be real nice if it would do that.
I'm so glad I have the suggestions. Arcana?
I broke roll 20. I can't see your rolls right now.
So we can announce them?
Yes, please, while I try to figure out what the fuck I did.
Feel that. So I got a 17.
How'd you do? Okay. Yeah, you can know about these things. You don't know like about much of them, but you know so the giant opalescent snail is a flail snail. They're relatively dangerous, although also highly valuable, in that both they have a glass that can be harvested, and then also if you kill them, which I'm sure Sylvia will not doing for Dune alone, their shells can be used to make some potent magical items. Cockatrice, you see the small, when Sylvia points them out, you see the small angry chickens, and they're plucking away. They are ugly looking.
Yeah, what cockatrices actually look like. Horrible.
Yeah, they're like little lizard creatures with bat wings. Like that. Put it in the Discord. I'm so sorry, Robert. Why is
creepy?
I can't see this.
Is everything just like not working?
You're good. It's good. It's good. It's just the same thing. I'm trying to fix it and I don't know. I think it's popped out somewhere, but I don't know where. Or I don't know how to get it back in. And this is Dune. But other than that,
he's not. Usually we keep him relegated.
The snail or the cockatrice?
Well, you know, sometimes Dune is allowed to roam free a little bit because he does need to eat. He's just not allowed in the house.
Just getting some enrichment done, probably. And the cockatrices are part of a breeding program that my parents had taken part in. I don't think it was very successful, or was it?
There's
It's
3.
ongoing. Ongoing. They've had some successes and some setbacks.
Close to the fence. They're very angry chickens.
I know. I know.
And they can turn you to stone. You do keep emergency supplies in the cupboard in the barn, which you know is on the other side of the house. But yeah, here you are.
I'm along the fence, I guess.
Okay, so well, actually, you know that the back door is.
And right next to
You
Sylvia.
know the back door is here, and like the
okay.
front door is over on this side. So you are around back.
Got it. Okay, then just kidding. I'm cutting across the field.
You see Annabelle pop back into existence.
No, Annabelle. Poof. No. Oh, there we go.
I hurry behind Sylvia, nervously glancing behind my shoulders.
Hopefully
I'm
Mel's
very
tracking
wary
behind.
right now.
As you go across, you see something. Quick dart out of the forest and straight towards Sylvia. And
Oh, okay.
Oh no. What is this?
Before you even realize it, a tiny green snake has wrapped itself around your shoulders, its little wings fluttering furiously.
Oh, Hess! I missed it.
He settles into your shoulders, soaking up your warmth. He seems very excited.
Oh.
Wonderful. This is Hess.
Like,
Say
Hello,
hi,
Hess?
Hess. Oh God, I just realized that.
Oh,
His
really?
name is Hess.
I mean,
Well,
you named him.
I did. Don't worry about it.
I
And
like
you
awkward.
say like Hess, and Sylvia's like, no, like the famous historian.
Okay, sure. And I'm just gonna like pet the snake like a dog.
Yeah, he mostly seems to ignore you, but he
Understandable.
doesn't seem to mind.
Okay.
You know, the lot of you are making up on the house very difficult. The snake.
He doesn't
Yeah,
understand. Annabelle has a 6 intelligence. She can kind of understand what you're saying. Not so much with the snake.
Fair.
You are starting to get the attention of like the hippogriffs are looking up and over at you.
Like with all regular horses, don't sneak up behind them unless you want to get kicked.
Wait, I forget. Do hippogriffs have talons on their feet, on their on the back end?
Do. I think
I
mostly
think the back end's horse.
Yeah, the back end's horse.
Okay.
Don't go full Malfoy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna like kind of whisper into Sylvia's ear. Let's just get inside before more shit starts to pop up.
I resent that. These are family.
Not mine.
Okay,
Yours, not mine.
my dumbass who didn't prep tokens, so give me just.
I thought you had all those tokens.
I had all the pets. I forgot to put in your family tokens.
Also, I imagine you didn't have the groundskeeper or the housekeeper.
No, I don't have those either. It's fine.
Very kindly English and couple.
Yeah. Give me just a second. I have headshots. I'll just use those. Not the groundskeeper. Sorry, groundskeeper.
Sorry, Isaac.
And actually, you see him. You actually you look over and I have a regular token I can use. Consort token. There's a guy. Okay. You look over and you see Isaac. He hasn't seemed to notice you yet, although you can't imagine that'll last long with all the commotion. And you see him chewing the Zoe, Bella, Sky, and Roster. Probably back to their pins where they're supposed to be.
If he's distracted now is the perfect time to enter the house so that he doesn't. But I don't feel like having that conversation right now. Let's go, please.
Go, 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 go.
Remind me what everyone's stealth score is because I can't see the fucking chat.
17. Louis
20.
got 17.
14.
Okay, you know what? You're right, he is distracted.
Yeah.
And you're able to make it by. Annabelle does pop back into existence right next to you.
Poof.
Poof, damn it, poof.
I kind of like block Mel's eyes like a little bit and like trying to distract her.
Just keep walking, Mel.
I'm fine.
You know,
She doesn't
doing it
understand
slowly.
things like fear or
Sure, they smell it.
Fear? What are you talking about?
You get the sense she's a
Fear
pretty
is a very
she's a pretty calm spider. You get the sense that in her way she's happy to see you again. But yeah, you're able to make your way. I don't want to like take control of your tokens, but y'all are able to make your way to the door. It is locked. Sylvia, you do have the key.
yes, I
you want to
I
lock
dig
pick
through
it
my
anyway
bag real
because
quick.
you're-
What's that?
I said I dig through my bag real
Yeah.
quickly as I can.
Make an investigation check.
20.
All right. It was very deeply buried and like had gotten into like a part of your bag that the stitching was starting to come apart and it like slipped into the inner guts, but you are able to pick it out. And you know, really you spot the shiny. Pick it out and are able to unlock the door, which the lock's not changed. Why would the lock change? And you see a small room. You know, this is like the back entryway, so you can wipe off mud off your feet.
Yeah, the mud room.
Yeah.
Is what it's called. I learned that recently. I did not know that was a thing.
Wait, that's
Some
actually a
houses
thing.
have mud rooms.
Oh yeah. It is the mud room. I didn't say it because I didn't think y'all would recognize it, but that is what it is.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's a Midwest Northeast thing, right?
It's a Victorian house thing at least.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
and through it you're able to see the sunroom, which you are already able to see because this wall is actually glass. And you were able to see that it was empty. But like this wall is like glass, and there's a couple chairs there and a small table where you can sit.
Cozy.
And like the glass goes like a little bit above before it turns back into regular roof, so you can see the sunlight streaming in. Not the best hour for it. The rest of the doors are closed, and you can see a little bit into the kitchen. All the angles aren't best. Yeah. What do you do?
Doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I did not think this next got through.
About entering? I mean, we just talk to your parents, right? I'm like whispering. Like, we can just talk to your parents, right?
Yes, but how do I let them know that we're here?
You just
Announce yourself. And so you have friends. Don't kill the friends. Don't sick your pets on the friends. I really need you to specify that last part.
So yeah, that's gonna go great. Coming by unannounced after how many months has it been since I've talked to my parents?
Well, probably. What did we say that since that one benchmark, at least?
I don't remember when that was.
I want to say at least 8 months.
Let's see. Have I said the word month in our chat at all?
Yeah. And the other question is, how often were you talking to them before?
That's it.
I mean,
Something where I said 72 months.
Wow,
That was not.
that's a lot of months.
That's not that's not accurate.
those are Louis.
No,
Those
okay,
are Louis
wait,
numbers.
hold on. I think I found it.
The longer you take, the more I can make your parents' actual tokens.
Oh wait, nope, that was.
Oh no.
Roll a
Oh,
D100.
So at the end of May, we said 4 months.
Okay. So probably I'd say it's probably been 5 months now.
Okay.
And that is a serious question. When's the last time you talked to them before that happened? Like how much in contact were you with them?
I feel like it was always difficult because, you know,
They're just the occasional sending. Probably.
Yeah, when I had a
Or
chance,
mail.
and then usually I think it would be in the form of letters.
I'd say you came back for maybe your little brother's birthday in like March or something. You know, hit a holiday. It is currently September. I think that's the one right before October, right?
September,
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Months are hard. Leave me alone.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So it's been about 6 months. I've really talked to them.
Have you tried like a year or two? It's actually very therapeutic.
You know, there's
I love
letters,
my
right?
parents.
Oh,
Letters, right?
What was that?
Letters.
Well, yes, but it's very hard. You can't exactly receive letters when you're around.
They've managed to get a couple to you, but mostly by chance.
Does my mom not have sending?
She uses sending occasionally. That's
I
how
left a
you talk
message
to her
for
most
you
of the
back at
time.
the school. Hope you get.
You've been getting sendings from them. Have you been replying to
Oh.
them? Maybe we should have established this beforehand,
no.
but we're establishing this now.
Okay, well, since that hadn't been established,
You get to say anything you want.
yeah.
Like, did it start to fall off? Like, you endings and you felt
I think the normal was Rosaria would send you something and be like, "Hey, where are you gonna be in the next couple days?" Send you a letter there, and then that would be like the long form of communication. Versus, and I think the way you would dodge her is being like, "Well, I'm not gonna be really anywhere whenever she sent a sending."
Yeah. Okay.
You were like, I'm out in the wilds, and sending is so short that I think she does know. She probably thinks you're alive, like you've been unreachable, but in that kind of way of like, oh well, she's out in the woods somewhere.
Yeah. Well, they know that I'm alive. But we haven't really had conversation longer than sorry, I'm out. It lasts 5 months.
Well, wouldn't that mean they're happy to see you? Especially
Oh,
since
I'm
they
sure.
love you.
I'm sure that they'll be thrilled. It's awkward. Especially given circumstances. Anyways, let's go on then. Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully nobody us with it.
I kind of give her the finger guns. Like, don't worry, you got this. And I'm gonna give her also a bardic inspiration. Oh, fucking cat.
You do see two cats chilling in the sunroom, as would be expected.
One has a sweater.
And they both have wings.
Yes, they both have wings. They're curled up. Little babies. Very cute. Yeah, one is a sphinx and has a sweater, and the other is a really nice tawny orange, very cat-looking cat.
It's an Abyssinian.
Yes.
If you know your cat breed.
Look. Don't at me.
Is it hairless?
Yes.
This one is.
Yeah, I can own it. Cool. Well, me above game because.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, well, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Yes. Okay. So yeah, you actually, now that you're paying attention, you hear your father. You presume it's your father because he's the only one who plays. You hear the piano gently going. You think probably practicing or just fiddling around. He likes to mix things up occasionally and make a song or two. He's not the best at it, but he's getting better.
Louis disgusted.
Play. He's improved. I'm proud.
That's
yeah,
improved.
Wait, what?
It's not terrible, Louis. It's not like, okay, it is nowhere near your skill level, let alone your family's skill level, but it's very good for a novice.
He plays a mean chopsticks.
Aw.
Exactly.
That's what Abercrombie and Finch are learning. Alrighty. Continue singing.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear. You also hear everyone else but Sylvia. Sylvia, you obviously know what's up, but you hear a lot of. There's two doors right here. You hear a lot of shuffling around in the one to your right. That's north on the picture. Sylvia, surprisingly, you hear some movement in the one right in front of you, and you should not.
I say.
Interesting.
It's
I'm going to. I'm gonna shake my head no.
And I shove it open really quickly.
All right. Make a perception check.
Oh. 22.
Okay, so you shove open the door quickly, and you catch just in time. You see Athena rapidly shifting colors and hiding into the corners.
Did anyone see that? I guess everyone saw
Is that
that.
Lotus?
Yeah.
She is not supposed to be in the pantry.
You are
Wait,
not
what?
supposed to be in here. Athena.
She's not supposed to be in the what?
In
The
the
pantry.
Athena,
Pantry
I
slash
can't
room.
see you.
Actually, I'm sorry. This is the broom closet, basically, not the pantry. But she's not supposed to be in here either way. You see her like start to slide up the stairs, kind of like that slow inch crawl of a pet who knows they're in trouble but thinks you won't. Is V frozen, by the way?
No.
Hello. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you see the slow inch crawl of a pet who knows they're in trouble but thinks they can get away with it if they just move slowly enough. She slowly reaches up the stairs, starts climbing. The rest of you see this giant octopus, fucking huge.
You know they're smarter than us.
How
He
come?
looks at you with his
Then why was she in the broom
eyes.
closet?
Because she's sexy.
Well, let's.
And then she all of a sudden bursts into movement and scatters all the way upstairs.
Later.
Yeah.
Gonna be so much trouble.
I mean,
Go on, sorry about Athena. An octopus.
I
Yes, Louis?
Louis suddenly like it's just like so stressed.
Jurassic.
Like I've been looking, like we've been here for looking for humans for so long. And there's just been nothing but random animals.
Welcome to my home.
Where are your parents? Like, not human too? Could have been some crazy experiment. I don't know. Let's just go. Let's go.
Yeah.
You hear the piano in the distance. I mean, if you had to guess where your mom is, she's probably home from work about that time. She usually spends about an hour or two in the library after work doing all her paperwork and, maybe some light reading to chill out and cool down from the day. So she's probably in the library. Hold on just a second. I will send you a blueprint of this house.
Okay.
So I was like, how can I show this to Sylvia? Because she would know. It would nice. Oh, I see it. And you know where the piano is as well, and that's probably your dad. He's the only one who knows how to play. Here you go.
Man, that octopus last room, huh?
Which one? What?
The octopus
Oh, yeah.
takes up the whole last room.
Yeah, she sure does. She's very big. She can squish down very small.
Octopi can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go out the door in front of me. Room that rambled out of.
No, that goes upstairs.
Where's the door?
Or are you trying to go upstairs?
No, I'm looking at that. Okay, that. Oh, okay. I see. So then,
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
we're going this way then, I guess.
Yes.
That is where the door is.
I guess.
Yeah. So you go down into the sunroom and you see the kitchen and you see a lot more of the house, and you can actually yes. And you do see your father. Where's this passage? And as you walk into the kitchen, and the little breakfast nook that's here, you hear him stop playing, and he turns around. And you see, yeah, go ahead.
I just like shit-eating grin. I'm like holding my arms out like ta-da!
He immediately stands up. His entire face lights up in a humongous smile. And Sylvia! And he goes over and he picks you up in a big old bear hug. And just your dad's his strength isn't his strongest suit, but his hugs sure are. And he's like, "Oh, baby girl, I didn't think you would be. Where you're home? We weren't expecting you here. It's so nice to see you." And it's just,
I wasn't expecting it either.
well, come, sit in the sitting room. Let me go get who are your friends? Let me go get your mother. And Nate will want to see you. And just hold on, come sit down.
Yes. There's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about, and it's best that mother should.
Okay. Yes. Oh, and he grabs your face and he's like, "Oh, it's nice to see you." And he's like, "I'm gonna go get your mom." And he just he takes off into the library. And you can vaguely hear through the door the sounds of like, "You'll never guess who's here," you know.
This is where you learn that Sylvia's been faking her accent the entire time.
Oh my god.
Wait, legit.
No, I'm joking.
No.
Okay.
I'm poking fun at Becca.
Okay, I was like, what? You look like he has a Spanish accent.
Arabic.
Look, I can't. I warned y'all.
Also, like, I'm pretty sure that art that I had sent Becca as a reference is like aged up Aladdin or something like that, done in like a realistic art style.
Yeah.
That or it's supposed to be Aladdin's dad.
I don't know Arabic accent, so I can't help you.
As he's gone, you hold on. Let me upload the new token. There we go.
Yeah.
Good. I am totally prepared.
Everyone wants to have a seat.
You hear a voice echoing down the stairs. It says, "Mom, Athena's upstairs again." And you see a teenage boy come down the corner, and he turns and he looks and he's like, "Holy shit!"
What's your tongue?
Wait, real
I'm
quick.
19 now. I'm allowed to swear.
Real quick. The second he says that, I'm immediately gonna inside him.
Okay, roll an insight check.
You a fucking clone? Fuck.
I still can't see what your
11.
thing is. 11. I mean, yeah, he seems like a kid. You see a lot of surprise, but also a lot of joy on his face. Hey, hello. What? Oh, leave Lulu alone. She doesn't want to be locked in here with the twins. Okay. Uh, um. Yeah. You see a lot of joy on his face, and Sylvia, you do too. And he comes. He comes in a very dignified rock, but like not really dignified because you can tell he's like
We
moving
have
across.
multiple cat factions.
God, he looks like Zane.
He comes very quickly, and you can see right behind him is you can see Sully right behind him, which is a big old puppy trailing his heels.
Very cute.
And
My
he comes
mother is
up and
so much taller than me.
yeah, he's like he's like he gives
Like-
you a
Yeah, but I lift him up.
oh, you lift him up. And he's like, isn't this supposed to be the other way around?
No.
No, okay. He very purposely, like when you let him go, he like puts his shoulder, he puts his arm on your shoulder, and he is very easily.
No, he could probably put his arm on my head. He's like a foot
Oh yeah,
taller.
yeah. He very pointedly puts his arm in a place that emphasizes his height. So what you been up to, Sil?
Just because you got our grandparents' genes that made you tall doesn't mean demean me in front of my colleagues.
He takes a second to look around, and have y'all all trailed into
Awkwardly like
the room? Like where y'all hanging?
I'm just behind Sylvia like the entire time, kind of standing there awkwardly, kind of like your
Yeah.
friend who doesn't want to be rude.
Okay. Melissa, where are you? Hello? Scarlett.
Scarlett!
Oh, sorry. I'm zoning out. What's up?
Where are you? Where are you hanging? That is outside, so Zach,
Oop,
you can't be in
oop,
there.
oop.
I am
That is
not
outside.
outside. Fuck
That's a
that
forest.
spider.
Oh.
I mean, tactically it wouldn't make sense because I could be seen by the enemy. So I'm probably from the door.
Yeah. Are you all crowded into a little breakfast nook?
No, I
Yeah.
felt like I'd watch the door. Just spider could disappear, but also turn more.
Please.
I mean, to make sure that no one comes in that's not supposed to be.
Are you wearing your armor?
Probably not at this.
Okay.
But I'm ready.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
You got it. You prepared action, hit armor.
If anything with more than 2 legs or more than 6 legs.
Yeah, I was about to say, you did just see Athena. She does have 8. I'm also scared of octopus. Alright, fine.
Those aren't legs, are they?
Yes, they are modified limbs.
No.
Anyway, you see a flash of surprise on his face as he looks over and sees your friends, and it's like, and then he turns to you, he's like, where's Zeke?
Not with us right now.
Yeah, I thought are they visiting their parents first? I can understand if y'all just came into town. I assume you came to come visit us first.
Yeah, something like that.
I want to insight. Can I insight Sylvia too?
Yeah, Nate is as well. So roll a deception check for me, Sylvia.
Ugh, 15. Come on, yo. I have +8.
I have a +1.
I still can't see the chat. I'm so sorry.
So I got
18.
15.
Okay, I mean, Louis, you know that's a lie. You don't know why. Like, you don't need insight check to know that you don't know a person named Zeke, nor have they been traveling with you. Nate seems to like he looks you up and down and is like, he knows what your bullshit is. He doesn't know exactly
I'm real
what
bad at it.
you
I'm
are
real
real
bad
bad
at
at
bullshit.
Yeah, he's a ranger. He's real good at bullshit detection.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, we're gonna talk about that later. For now, what the fuck have you been up to? And yes, I can say fuck now. Fuck, shit, damn, hell.
You're almost running out of your quota. I mean, we only get so many a day.
You do, maybe.
No, just pissing off an entire criminal enterprise.
Oh, shit. Wait, are you serious?
I lie to you.
Absolutely. But
Would I be good at it?
that is a point. Yeah, that sounds like some hot water. What did you do?
Boiling. It is boiling. The water is boiling.
Hold on, real quick. Can I start ritual casting detect magic?
I mean, you can, but the logistics of that is the conversation is going to move on without you.
That's fine.
Just so you're aware.
Takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm waiting for everyone to be here so we can have a conversation and not have to tell it 3 times.
Sully goes up and curls on the corner. And that minute, just as this conversation is happening, your father comes out and he's like, "Hey, you came downstairs." And your mother comes out and she's you see the smile that's usually reserved for only you, and Nate definitely steps out of her way so she can come in and get her hug, which is a lot softer and gentler than the other two, but still just as warm and loving. And she's like, "It's lovely to see you, Sylvia."
Yes, it's getting home. Yes, that I am doing.
She gives you a look. Finally, stop dodging my sendings. I see.
Well, I wouldn't say that I was dodging them. I just didn't know where
It's okay. You're growing. I know you need your independence. I just wish you would let me send you a letter every once in a while. But it's all right. I understand.
Yeah.
Who are your friends?
Oh, yes. I forgot you all were here. That's Louie in the corner doing something magic. Second. Mel is the one that's standing in the doorway watching out for Annabelle. I think she's scared of her.
Oh, wait. Jess was like, oh, God, I wish I had voices. I'm so sorry.
All good.
That Annabelle. She's harmless. She would only hurt flies. I promise.
No, I wasn't scared of it. I'm making sure that no one interrupts us. No person. Because people could be bad, but animals, good.
I promise. Very friendly. We raised these, we had pets around these animals.
Yeah,
They're all very good.
We raised her from a sling.
But it's all right. It's all right. I understand spiders for everybody. But yeah,
it's good to know that you have at least one weakness, Mel. And that's so Zach.
Hello.
Yeah.
I give a little salute.
Rational. She's like bigger than most monsters. I want to think.
No, they're not the
I'm
same
not
size.
irrational.
It was the same size as the land sharks, weren't they?
Yeah. No, the land sharks are medium, I think. But What was I
land
saying?
sharks don't tie you up.
um,
Perfectly.
your dad
wake
gets
up tied
um,
in
well, it's
paralyzed and
wonderful to
eaten
meet you
over
all.
24 hours.
Any friend of Sylvia's is a friend of the family. Speaking of which, is he coming over later? Where are they?
So they couldn't make it.
All right. That's God. I'm sorry. He's not stuttering. I am stuttering. Uh, all right. Well, just so they know, they're always welcome. We can invite their whole family over if they want a dinner if they want to see them first. But I understand. Please let them know we want to see them before they leave town.
Oh well, we kind of parted ways a while back. They're not in town. We can talk about it later.
He gives you a bit of a strange and piercing look, and you know your dad. He's very good at people. And he's like, all right. He gives you another hug. He's like, all right,
Not
dear.
necessarily like I don't return it, but like I lean into it, like the
Yeah.
like where it's like a
It's
side hug and
a good strong hug. It's brief, but a lot of feeling.
yeah.
And like, all right, dear, whatever you want. But yeah, come sit down. Let me go. I'll go make dinner. We can have we can talk, cook, and have a meal. We have you home for a meal, and the first time in months. A celebration.
It's been too long, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's.
I don't know if I have a very good excuse. But is Lorena not cooking dinner?
Oh, oh, you know how her hips are these days. She wasn't feeling so great today, so we told she's resting upstairs.
Oh, okay, that's yeah. I briefly saw Isaac outside, but I think he was rallying the velociraptors.
Yeah. I'm sure he will come inside once he's done with that, and if not, Nate can go get them, right, Nate? It's like, yeah, fine. I'll go help him. I can tell what you're getting at. And he gives you a date
Yes,
leave.
be a good boy, Nate. Go take care of the velociraptors.
He gives you when he passes you by, he presses down your head and messes up your hair. Like, I'll be right back. And he leaves. So Rosaria's like, oh, tell us. So what brings you home at such a time? I'm always happy to see you, of course. You look like you got something. It's so rare to see you home, and you didn't send any warning. What's you just here? Did you get homesick?
Well, it's very good to see Nate because I was under the impression that the Claw had kidnapped him.
Just leading with that. Okay.
Both of your parents glance at each other and are like, all right. That sounds like a story.
I was never very good about beating around the bush. I'm sorry.
No, this seems important. Then it's very serious. Sylvia, are you okay?
That sure is a question.
Is my detect magic done? Or is it still going?
Yeah, it's just about finishing up now.
All right,
I'm still there.
Yeah, hello? Yeah?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, hello?
Did you die?
Me?
No,
Or
Andrew.
no,
Andrew.
Oh, he's typing in chat. I don't like.
Hey, testing.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. Yeah, it looks like I fell off the face of the earth for a second.
Oh,
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
you think you missed anything?
N-
Was
No, not really. We're just catching up with the dad.
okay, okay. Uh, right. Lily, you see, you kind of see magic all over the house. You definitely
Wizard.
see like, I mean, both parents have magic around them. It's hard to tell. Like, I don't know what specifically you're looking for. Jasper in particular has his right hand is very magical.
Well, I'm gonna
But
keep.
there's just a
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna keep an eye on any like magic that appears, and
like
so
illusionary
like any like
or
I'll keep my eye open and for like magic that just randomly appears. Like if someone's scrying on us, it should just randomly appear, right?
okay. Yes, make a perception check for me to keep an eye on like ambient temperature. I will say this is more difficult because this is you are not only closer to Brennan,
Come on,
but you
that's
are in
21.
a wizard's household.
That's 18 with
18. All right.
yeah.
Never mind. So far, you have not spotted anything. Um. Yeah. So it sounds like there's a story here. Have you? I see you have more people. Have you formed a proper adventuring party?
Well, you see, you remember Lacey? Did I ever talk about Lacey?
Yeah, you've mentioned her before. She shared. You bonded through that one class, right?
Bonded, yes, that's yes. She needed some help and posted. She doesn't have a whole lot of common sense. Luckily, these three are not, um, you know, psychotic murderers. Mostly.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
1 out of 3.
Yeah, 1 out of 3.
Um,
Looks at
yeah.
Mel, starts to pay back attention.
Well, she sure knows how to pick them. And
Are you okay?
okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny.
It's very good.
Anyways, so we ended up getting mixed up in some other things, and now, we're all mixed up in the shit together.
Well, I'm glad you found some friends to watch your back, Sylvia. Especially if you're getting involved with the claw. Is sorry to bring that back. I do want to hear about all your adventures, but it seems like this latest one might be.
No, yes, this is the most pressing one. Yeah, they want me.
Both of your parents do look concerned at this. Like they've already looked concerned, but they're like.
And I was 100% ready to trade myself for Nate, but apparently he's fine. Which
Well,
is
first
great.
of all,
Great news.
yes.
But Nate is the lucky one. Louis' friend is not. And oh wait, Albatross is here.
Oh!
I
Slipped
think
through
when
the
you
shadows
entered the
and we all forgot about
grounds,
her.
Dude.
she did stealth. She stealth, and she's like, "I am gonna leave this to you, because I cannot bear to be seen at all."
Wait, shit. Where's Ildana?
Somewhere. We'll
John?
we'll get her in a minute.
She did say. I think she said she was gonna scout the grounds and try to see if there was anyone watching.
Awesome. Cool.
Ildana is ex-Claw that we killed but didn't kill and made the Claw think that she was dead because she was sent to assassinate us. Well, no, not us. Assassinate them, kidnap me. And the Claw has her children. She has 5 of them.
Well, all right then. First up, do not trade yourself for your brother. I'm glad you came to us, but we don't want to put one. We don't want to lose one sibling for the other. uh, uh, okay. I haven't personally dealt with the claw, but
They're after,
we are
they're
here
after
to
my
help.
research.
What's that?
They're after my research,
Huh.
which is a whole different story. That is
Are you-
equally
Are
exciting.
you getting somewhere with it then? If they're after it?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I know you've been working on it for so long.
Are they excited? Are they excited? Like, finally, you got a villain. You got your own path. You're finally an adventurer.
Enemy. Your first hostage
Your
situation.
first real
Baby's
arch
growing up.
nemesis.
Oh, they want to kill you and kidnap you? Way to go, champ.
So far, making your parents proud.
Yeah. Rosaria, your mom's like, okay, give me just a second. Let me see what I have. I think I have something. I'll be right back. And she goes off into the library real quick. And that's just like, what
What?
Forgot already. I already forgot what the last thing I said was.
She's gonna go up the stairs and get something. Get something for us.
No.
Yeah, Rosaria said she had something.
Oh yeah. Jasper's like, okay. Well, we are definitely here to help.
I think
I
they're
know.
scared of you.
As they should be. Have you seen my wife?
That's gross.
Oh, you're used to us by now. It's okay. You'll remember. You've been gone too long.
I know.
But no, I know some people are like, oh, you should fight your own enemies or whatever, but screw that. Your daughter will help you, especially against something like the claw. So tell me what you know. And Rosaria actually quickly comes back and she's got some paperwork in her hand. She's like, I don't have much, but I do have some things. I don't know how much of this you already know. Unfortunately, this hasn't been my area of study.
They also have the king and queen killer working for them.
Takes them a second, and they're like, ooh, that's not pleasant. You do mean Oleander, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know much all about it, but
well, I mean, the nice thing is, if we catch her, she's very much wanted.
Do you guys have business with her?
No, we've never dealt with her directly. We were not so much focused on land politics, if you understand. But even we heard rumors when the King and Queen Windermere of the Mists fell. That's
right. Why we came in the back way, watching the front way.
Yeah.
Luke, can I speak so
Yeah.
loud? Like, don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on like any scrying magic that could be happening. So I will alert and dispel anything that appears. So we should be safe from
Sylvia
being
also has that
watched.
option, right?
What's that?
No.
Sylvia also.
Yes.
Turn on True Sight, yeah.
Have
I
you?
don't know if it's worth it.
I
No,
mean,
I don't think I've really thought about it.
It's like if you want to
Okay.
see like invisible people or through like Louis'
Anything.
disguise.
Everything.
Yeah, anything.
Everything. You will see the truth of the.
Not 20 on a
Wow.
perception check.
Anyway, at that moment, Nate does come back into the room, and he's like, "All right,
Wrangle the beasties.
yeah.
Animals.
What's his name?
Which one?
Isaac. Isaac says he's gonna be in a bit. He'll be by for dinner. But he's like, he wanted to give us. He's like, I'm sorry, there's a lot of NPCs on the board right now.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
good.
stumbling. Okay. He said he wanted to give us some time. He'll be by later to say hi.
Yes.
But yeah, what is happening, Sylvia? And I think you can fill it in very quickly if you want. Oh, we don't have to go through it again unless you're keeping anything back.
Well, you're not kidnapped by the claw, so I mean, doing pretty good as far as that goes.
I mean, I always appreciate not being kidnapped. So,
you still have
positives.
you still have all 10 fingers, right?
Yep. He
Okay.
waves around. Yeah. Okay. Well, Sylvia, I think
Standing around awkwardly, like,
yeah. Yeah, it's like, all right, well, enough of that. It seems serious, but you won't be able to do anything on an empty stomach. I would know. So everyone, sit down. I'll get dinner ready, and we should spend some time catching up. And we're all here. We're all safe, and we can rescue friends and go on adventures
Can
after
I
a
ask
good
them
meal.
if they, as magical beings, have an anti-scrying spell of any kind?
Rosaria's like, I think I might have something. Dear, do you have something? Do you know where that amulet went?
I would prefer one that would warn us that they're being scryed on, because if you scry on someone, suddenly a black screen, something's up.
He's like, I think I remember something like that. Yeah, there's the one with the creepy eye. Yeah.
What is that noise?
yeah, what is that?
I keep hearing like this loud static noise. Is that hissing?
Yeah,
Testing.
Sounds like opening a soda.
Ooh, I heard that too. Weird.
Is that what it was?
I'm sorry, I forgot to mute my mic. It's just compressed air.
Oh.
I thought you were scaring the cats.
It did scare the cat.
Oh, poor Lotus.
She's already a pretty cat.
Oh, sorry, not to derail. Let's get back to anti-scrying. I bet this would work if you just sprayed this right next to the scrying.
Yeah.
Give him a headache at least.
Yeah, I think I can dig something up. I think we have an anti-scrying amulet hanging around somewhere.
What?
I don't think it would work for all of you. We don't have a bevy of them, but
No. I'm more worried if they find out that.
For Ildana right now.
Well, I don't know about that, because I feel like they're not going to scry on our dead body.
True.
But yeah, I will look for that tonight.
Wait. Question for the DM. If
Yeah,
we're
what's up?
all around each other, scrying has like a radius that it can see.
It does.
So, like,
it's a pretty short radius.
10 feet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But specifically for the anti-crime properties, the person who is wearing the necklace becomes invisible to the scry. If they're the target, it just doesn't work. But if they're not the target specifically, it's like they become invisible to it.
Okay.
And if they get it close enough to the particular eyeball, it pops it out of existence, but you do have to like get it relatively close. It's not something like maybe you could protect one other person by like literally linking arms with them. Yeah, you could hug them, and that would probably encompass them, but probably not everyone unless you literally did a dog pile.
I mean,
Gotta
we can
be
try. We can do a
on
dog
top
pile.
of each other at all times.
We promote cuddling in this stream.
Yeah.
I love languages
Um,
hugs.
Um.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Yeah. So that would be incredibly useful to have something like that.
Yeah, I can. I'm relatively sure. I think it's pretty varied, but I think I remember something like that.
Is it in the attic? Probably covered in bat shit if it's in the attic.
Might be in the attic. You know that there's just, your dad. He just keeps treasure chests around sometimes.
Old habits die hard.
Oh dear. Do you happen to have locate object ready today?
So, Louis is part of the Vitone family.
Wow, you just ratted me out. Wow. Wow.
The ruse is gone.
Wow. Louis just like slowly turns.
Oh,
Just so disappointed.
Wow.
Was I not supposed to tell them?
I mean, it didn't matter, but whatever. And I'm just
I
gonna.
figured it was a good a segue or something. Anyways, his family's full of dicks.
You know what?
True, but like.
It's like, I can respect that.
The gossip table?
It's just
What's that?
spilling
What
out
is this, the gossip
everything.
channel?
No, Louis is so mad. Like, wait a minute. Wait, who is this Zeke person that's never traveled with us at all?
Yeah, let's segue into that.
You say that and like Sylvia had that sort of like awkward kind of trying to
Small talk it up.
small talk, but she turns pale and her expression just kind of drops.
Oh, I feel bad now.
They see this, and your father, he puts a hand on your shoulder, and he says, you said you don't want to talk about it, but we are here if you do want to.
Like I said, we parted ways.
Pulls you. Third hug of the evening. There's going to just be a lot. You've been gone for 6 and you seem distressed.
Is that like are they like a significant other?
Don't know.
No, this is what Louis is asking out loud. I don't know the context.
Oh,
I am
Who's
never
asking this out
telling
loud?
any of you any of my history. What the?
I mean, we already know enough, and we're still hanging out with you.
You don't even.
Yeah, we don't know
off in the
anything
corner,
about
like,
Mel.
We'll ask questions
what?
later.
I like to
seems
keep it that
incredibly
way.
distressed. So yeah, you can see on Nate's face that he would say something, but is not going to.
Oh man, I feel like I just completely like threw the shit at the fan. So, who is the Zeke person? As I like look towards her parents.
She's looking through papers while your dad goes back to cooking. He's like, I would appreciate if you would be polite to my daughter. She doesn't even look up. But you can feel the icy chill across your brow. Across your brow.
Louis is just gonna walk away, grab the guitar, and keep watch.
No.
No, it's okay.
You're still welcome. come back over here. You are Sylvia's friend. That was a little. That does seem to have been a bit of a low blow, but Rosaria will forgive you.
He comes back. Listen, it's my significant other's life who's at stake currently. I need to keep my identity as secret as possible.
Well, we certainly won't tell anybody. Like I said, if you're friends of Sylvia, you are friends of the family. Certainly won't tell Nick Claw. There are ways to do crime, and theirs is not one of them.
Yeah.
And
Have I told y'all that my parents were pirates?
Yes, I think. I don't know. I don't know if you
I
told
don't
us
know if
above.
that's come up in character. Yeah, I don't think it's come up in character.
Well, cool.
we'll just say it hasn't if you want. I think
Okay.
it's
I don't
up to
think
you
it's
at
come
this
up.
point. Okay. I think it's more fun if it hasn't.
Yeah.
So that is a random remark. You do see on the porch, like, there's just the fucking partial mat, like a ship steering wheel on the porch just hanging out.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, it's not connected to anything, and it doesn't look like it was like. It does look.
This house
I mean,
was
it
a
looks
renovated
real,
boat.
but like made decorative.
Oh, this house is a boat. Holy shit.
It is now. No.
No. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know what we were keeping secret, and I figured it was good to have everything out on the table right now. Given our
You're right.
circumstances.
You're right. Especially if someone as dangerous as Oleander is involved. Don't like hearing that someone of that deadly is after my baby girl. He gives you a little smooch on the forehead.
I'm not a big fan of it either.
But it's all right. We will. Have you tried scrying on her yet? That's your mom.
You wouldn't be asking me that.
Oh, right. Never mind. I forgot they wouldn't know that. That doesn't make sense for them to think you can
He's
do
just a
that.
wizard,
I
so he just knows.
have my shirt like buttoned up though, like you
Oh,
can't.
okay.
He's a wizard, so he just knows.
That's a good
You
point.
got a
That's a good point. You
tattoo.
like covered it up.
Unless her mom also uses detect magic, but
You don't see. I mean, she's got a spell running, but I mean, you don't know what it is. Or like
spell running? Oh fuck.
yeah, that's what wizards do. I mean, so does Nate. So does your dad. Her dad has, like I said, some very potent magical items. There's a lot of fluctuating magic around here.
Magic everywhere.
Wait, so both
Yeah.
of them have like a magic item on them?
Oh, absolutely. They've got like 3 attuned slots.
Oh,
Like they
God.
My parents are rad, y'all.
Yeah. Nate, not so much. He's got a couple things on him though. Like,
I mean,
as you do.
what does Nate have? Her brother?
Yeah,
I want to pay some attention to him as well. Not like
an
that.
Arcana check? No. I mean, he is very cute, but
He in my head. Oh my god, he reminds me of a single person, and I can't get it out of my head.
In a good way or a bad way?
He reminds me of a Smash player. Oh, they went that 18. This is 7.
Wait, which one?
Zane. He looks like Zane.
Oh, right. Yeah, you said this last time.
Yes, and it will never get out of my head.
what did you get, Louis?
7. Want to play Melee?
Okay. It's hard to tell. Like I said,
Money match me? No.
you know, there's a couple of
Money matching
things.
Zane.
You know, they seem powerful, but so did most of the things in this house. I mean, for that matter, the things you have on you are powerful.
I mean, 3 cockatrices, a flail snail, giant ass spider, and then 2 pirates.
Yeah, you notice like he has
Cat's
a
got a
magical
knife.
bow, or he has a bow on him that's magical. It doesn't seem like you don't
Cat-
know exactly what enchantment is on it, but like
The
it's
cat in the
there.
sweater pulls out a switchblade.
Gotta watch that spider.
Like, we're surrounded.
The cat in the sweater. Who did you say the cat in the sweater was friends with?
Not the cat in the sweater. It's the big cat.
Oh right, yeah. You do see another cat slinking out of the library, and curling up on the kitchen stove, like the fireplace,
Okay.
like above the actual fire, but where it's still warm. He flies. He's pretty quiet.
The flying cat? Oh. Okay.
Oh, they all fly. They all fly.
What, they
Oh,
all
okay.
fly?
They
Yeah.
all fly.
What
They
is
all
this
have
house?
wings. Yeah,
Okay.
you see,
Question for y'all. Have y'all seen either the movie A Series of Unfortunate Events or the TV show?
A long ass
Read
time ago,
13.
yes.
I have read one book and
I've seen
Hey,
the
you
movie,
know-
but it was a long time ago.
Did you remember the like the uncle who has the like reptile menagerie, the really cool house?
No.
His name is Monty Montgomery.
I think so.
It's
I
like
think so.
The reptile room.
Yeah, the reptile room. Yeah, that's what their house is like.
Okay.
But if you the reference doesn't make sense if you haven't seen it, but that's fine.
lots of pets. Lots of pets.
I remember.
You haven't even seen the indoor barn.
It's like the formal term for it is a
No, there's the conservatory, and then there's also a room in the house that's for the animals that are friendlier, of course.
oh, gotcha.
um. So, you sit down, you have dinner. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Can I like always take time to make sure that detect magic is constantly running?
Yeah, dinner doesn't take more than an hour, so it lasts. I mean, you're running on the tail edges of it now, but you don't see any divination magic so far.
I'll excuse myself from the table.
Yeah, your family, especially Jasper, manages to make easy banter with everyone. Just light small talk without stressing anybody out. He's very good at keeping the mood light and not bringing it back to painful topics. Learning like little bits and pieces about you, like oh,
Where you're from, what your occupation was.
Yeah, probably he doesn't ask what your job is, but like what's the favorite beastie you've fought so far, and like it's up to you how much you tell them of your adventures, Sylvia, but
I'm
he
a very
probably
bad liar, so I'm probably pretty darn honest.
yeah, and he doesn't pry into anything. This is all like wild tales. And he tells a wild tale. You've heard it before of like the one time they were
Couple times.
yeah, they were at sea, and it was like they ran into some marrow mermaids, and it was a time. So
I
dinner
point out that
passes.
the last time that he told that story, one of those details was different. What's the truth, Dad?
And he's like, really, it was green.
Mhm.
And there were 10 of them.
Should I ask Auntie Amira about it?
She'll back me up. She'll tell you there were 20.
Actually, no. Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, your mom is a calm presence, and she's not as boisterous or loud. and you occasionally see her. She has like a little notebook, and she'll occasionally just take a second to write something down. And you know by now that that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with what's going on currently. It's just her mind is always ticking on something, and she keeps a little notebook for whenever she has an idea or anything like that. And Nate is, there and engaged, and he plays off Jasper pretty well. He's a kid, he's not as smooth as he thinks he is.
He's a 19-year-old boy.
Yeah, he makes a lot of jokes. Some of them land, some of them don't. But dinner comes to a close, and
Wait,
I think
never mind.
What's that?
I was like, what if he hits on Lee?
I don't think he is. No one's made him.
Oh,
God.
No. Oh no.
That
He
fucking
makes
look.
one remark, it doesn't get commented on.
Remember how I walked in here and said, "Oh yeah, my a significant other."
I don't think he was in here. I don't think he was in.
Yeah.
Outside.
I was about to say you have just as much charisma as your sister.
No, he does have the charisma.
Not that much.
Not that much, but
a little better. Yeah, no, it's more like a joking thing. It's not like a serious flirtation or anything.
Okay.
And then I think you all eventually settle. Jasper just like very naturally leads you into the sitting room where everyone finds a seat. There are more chairs than in this picture. I couldn't fit them, but like there are enough. There's like a couple ottomans
like
and
a
stuff.
chaise.
Yeah. One of those is like a couch. Again,
A chaise.
for some reason, Dungeon Draw doesn't have anything longer than a chair. I don't know why. Apparently, we can't have lounges.
You had to make a bigger room. You probably had to make a bigger room for it, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
what are you doing, Topaz? Sorry.
no, you're fine.
She clawed me. Clawed my
So
foot.
yeah, as we're sitting down, I'm just gonna grab the guitar next to the piano.
He's like, "Oh, do you play?" I've been.
Does he not know the tones?
Yeah, but he's being polite since you seem to indicate that you dislike them.
Do you not know who I am?
Do you not? This is kind of one of that moments, but like he's like, we're outside of Brennan. Should know tones.
He's like, "Oh, yes." I mean, you kind of get off the sense of his face, like he's being polite.
Okay.
He recognized the name, but he play. He's not making assumptions.
I say, yes, sir. Do you have any questions about my parents?
I mean, not really. If I had any questions, I would go ask them, wouldn't I? I'm not gonna bother you about that.
Wait, so you know my parents?
Well, not directly, but I'm sure
Okay.
Rosaria could introduce me.
Wait, what'd you say?
His wife. He's saying.
Oh. Is she?
To clarify, what's that?
Oh, I would say, is she a professor? She's a professor, right?
Yeah.
Is there a Virgil in your class?
What is Virgil studying?
We're all bards.
She thinks for a second.
I mean, we're all full casters technically.
I think I might have seen him in the general transformation class, though I did not have him for very long. He did well in his class.
Ugh.
He's a good study.
Should have given that.
He seemed very interested in the material. I don't think I'll see him in any of my higher tier classes, but he did well for
on any
someone
other
who-
students.
No, it's just he definitely has his makes a disgusted face, his own special way of learning and doing things. Unlike my family members, I've decided to take up different crafts, but I still like start to strum the guitar. I still play a little bit. What
I
happened?
find.
Did a cat attack you, V?
Was that Gwen or Cecil?
It was Gwen.
Oh, baby.
I was just holding my hand like this above her. Grab my arm and like get into it.
You were threatening her. How dare you? Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
I think we probably need to get back into why we're here.
Right. Yes. You're correct.
Has Donna not shown up yet?
She's fine. Don't worry about her. We'll get her later.
She's
Plot-
just trying
Like
to save her
needs to
kids
be a
by
part of
herself.
this
Perception check.
conversation.
Plot armor.
And please tell me the number because my
It's a
I
natural
tried
1.
refreshing. Oh,
Yeah,
you don't know
so-
where she is. Refreshing helped. Okay. I
Yay.
have chat now. It's so nice. Oh, I didn't think of refreshing earlier. Should have done. Yeah. Rosaria is like, well, if you want to go through official channels, I could probably approach the Winter Queen. I know she's had a thorn in her side about them. And I don't know how fast she would move, but could be support. The real question is what you want us to do, Sylvia. We're at your disposal, but you've been involved in this for longer. How can we help?
I didn't necessarily want to get you involved. It was more of a warning, I guess.
Oh no, I mean, if you're in over your head, we're here to help. Especially if they are targeting both of our darling children. You can't get away with that.
I think they used your son as a what's the word I'm looking for? A ploy.
Distraction.
Something.
Or a way to get me involved.
Yeah,
or
some
more involved.
detailed bait. So
Thought I would read higher than that, but whatever.
I look at Sylvia. When's the meeting again? In
3 days, right?
how long? It took us like 2 days to get here, right?
4 days.
Oh, it took us 4 days. So
no. It took you 6 days to get here. This is the end of the 6 days, so tomorrow it will be the 4th. You will have 4 days. You have 4 whole days, if that makes sense.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I was supposed to meet with them 4 days from now.
And it's like, well, I mean, if I'm in danger, I can help too. Like, if they're already using me, why not?
Louis gonna speak up again. The concern isn't us anymore. It's more so the hostages they keep in exchange for doing these kind of jobs or working for the Claw.
What did you find that had them so interested?
I needed to get through college.
What?
Not you!
Sylvia.
Oh, thank God.
We have not told them
College
that you
loan
were a part
program,
of the
man.
Claw yet.
Oh, thank God.
It's a college loan program.
Well, with the help of one of their members, I managed to find and get into an intact bunker of sorts. And it was preserved in time, like stepping into a time capsule where everything had been left as it was 3,000 years ago.
Oh, that is very intriguing. I could see why.
I dig through my bag and I pull out the globe and then this phone and then all my notes and like sketches and stuff.
Your mother is like immediately like narrowed in. You can see her pupils dilate as she goes into hyper focus mode. Oh, Sylvia, can I please see that? She like goes to like grab it and then like she stops and then she asks permission before she like starts. Are you okay? What's happening?
Yeah, no, I knocked my mic off of, or it's
Whoops.
clamped onto my table. Yes, because I certainly don't have skills to figure this out.
Oh, you should definitely take this to your advisor after this is all done. I'm sure this will be.
Well, I also have
This isn't.
plants that are in a garden
Talking about weed.
that are
Let's get-
blooming.
Your mother looks stunned. You have never seen her so speechless before. That is amazing. And
I know. I know. We can't let them have it.
we can't. That's too much. The things we could learn from even just one extinct plant, let alone an entire garden full of, let alone an entire. We've never had an intact ruin before. I know people didn't treat you as they should at the college. They didn't take you seriously. But
So now I can say fuck you.
you certainly can. And some of them will deserve it. I'll point you to the colleagues who need it the most.
So yeah,
That
about
way.
the hostages.
Right. Right?
Yeah.
Scientific curiosity side. See her mentally shoves.
Yeah,
shoves
yeah.
her
Sylvia
down.
has to recenter herself too.
Okay,
Back to the issue
So-
at hand.
4 days. I'll see what I can get moving in the court of the Winter Queen.
They don't have any inns in there, do they? Would they have spies?
They might not have spies, but they might have backup. And I know the Winter Queen has been interested in pulling the claw out, although I don't know how far she's gotten. At the very least, there might be resources there. Jasper, maybe you can do a bit of scouting.
Dad ready to get back in the thick of it. Still got it.
I'm sure I can dust the old stealth and boots off.
They were just casually walking around the house. Oh, things are happening. You alright? Whoa.
What you doing?
Having fun, Scarlet?
Buried her head into a bag for no reason.
As she does.
She's like taking a nap on it.
So, okay. So yeah, so Louis is gonna speak out and say, so what do we do if we can't have any backup? We have a meeting in a negotiation of whatever they would like with Sylvia.
Tell them about the gatestone.
Yeah, no, I think I recount my initial plan of
Okay.
turning myself over and then Gatestone to go back to the bunker.
Well, it could work. It's rather risky. But it's feasible. I also, as you know, can teleport places. So, if they have a way to see through disguises, don't they?
Yep. And as the changeling raises his hand, they have magical means of detection. One of the main modes of deception or manipulation is through the mind, through detect thoughts.
We could also try to sneak in and steal the hostages out from under them. If you truly have someone from that has turned coat, as they say, they might know the location of the main base, and that might be feasible. I certainly could attempt to crack a nut, shall we say?
That sounds attractive.
What?
I like that plan.
I like
What?
a fantasy medieval setting that would just make total sense. But
Okay.
in the 2020th in the 21st century, just saying, I can crack a nut. Oh, that's attractive.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You get a blank stare from Rosaria, and then she just moves on and like.
No, I'm telling you, in the D&D universe, that's not a big deal. That's a normal turn of phrase.
It's normal.
Right.
Are you
Yeah,
making
totally.
fun of me, Max?
No, I'm serious. I really think that, before, a certain internet
Subset.
age.
I guess I should say that plan sounds attractive.
Yeah, I got what you meant.
That's better phrasing.
So,
It's too late
Lana,
now. We're moving on.
phrasing.
so Louis gonna move on from that and say, well, the situation is, if we do free the hostages, how can we guarantee their safety again?
Your hostage. Who did you mention a name? Who are they?
They're a Selkie. I don't know if they're pirates, so I don't know if they know what a Selkie is, but they're
There's a look of recognition on
uh
their faces.
this was an ex of mine, and they've kidnapped him to, I guess, bait us in to get Sylvia. But
Oh, so I think the real problem is that if we could rescue them, if they stay in Brennan, they'll be in danger, correct? Although
most likely, I'm sure this is not the
if they are
main
willing,
headquarters.
we do have guest rooms, and I'm sure they would be much safer here, or they would have kidnapped Nate.
I did have one idea.
Yes.
At least for Ildana and her children. The gunslinger.
I see where you're going.
I feel like there's not many places safer than Auntie Amira's place.
And she does make a particular effort to make it safe for children. It would definitely, if she was willing to leave everything behind on the main island, this is code for entering there. And honestly, logistically, to live on the sea.
Yes.
If you can vouch for her, I'm sure Auntie Amira would take her.
Well, it would be nice if she were here. I say loudly.
You see her. She's like, oh, hello. You see her. You see her kind of awkwardly standing in the sunroom. Like, I was waiting for a turn.
You missed dinner.
I conjured
Sorry.
Taco Bell.
Let me get my token. Let me get my token. Hold on. Where is she? Where is
I swear to God, I will become a wizard just to summon Taco Bell. I would gladly learn magic.
Wait, you could become a cleric and create food or water.
Yeah, but that requires a lot of church stuff.
That's true.
And I can't really like switch religions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
Artificers also get it.
They're just fucking wizards with a bottle. They're just physical wizards.
Artificers. Also, Melissa gets it, which is fun.
Fucking.
Okay.
Your god really. If you really believe in your god, you will summon 12 green burritos right now.
She's like, I was kind of waiting for there to be a good chance to. Hello. She seems.
This is Ildana. She was a part of the Claw. We killed her. Kind of.
And I appreciate that kind of. You have a very merciful daughter. But yes, if there is some place to take the children, that would be wonderful. I do know where their headquarters is. I don't have all the passcodes into it, but I could definitely get us a couple floors up at least. It's under the canopy, which you and Louis, Sylvia and Louis, you know that under the canopy is basically an off limits hunting ground, only available to the High King and whoever he pleases to let in there. So that's very illegal for them to have a base there, but it would also be very isolated since it's not used a lot.
Illegal or swindled?
What does that mean?
They could be in cahoots with the king.
I don't believe so, but I can't rule it out.
I hate this place.
And Rosario says, I don't think the High King has their faults, but I don't believe getting in bed with the Claw is one of them. The Winter Queen is too much against them. Maybe some of the other queens, but not the High King. And even if they were, I don't believe he would let them settle.
Okay, cool. So we have to commit a crime to stop some crime.
Well, I guess if Mum gets in contact with them, barely be trespassing.
Yeah, I'm quite sure High Queen Basil, High Queen Basil would allow you passage at least. Even barring the Claw, I'm pretty sure I have enough favor with her. You know, I don't like to get involved with politics, but of the queens, she's the most tolerable. Yes.
All right.
Why don't we sleep at it and tackle this in the morning? And we can see what we can do. We can go into the city. We can find disguises for everybody, and we'll see if we can't get a look at what we're working with.
Okay. Real quick, do you have some kind of
Yes.
what's the word? Male bird?
Yes.
Yes, I need a male bird or pseudo dragon or some way to transfer parcel.
Yeah. Well, follow me. We have a couple of pigeons.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna real quick I'm just gonna send out the designs to Stitch.
Okay. You do go into the inner barn, which has so you go past the mudroom.
Oh.
She leads you past the mudroom into the inner barn, and there's a whole heck of a lot more animals in here.
Is that a giant snake?
Including, I want you to know, I need you to understand that snake has 2 heads.
Does he deliver mail? As I point towards the snake.
Oh no! They're sweethearts, but they do not deliver mail. They are far too lazy for that.
Hopefully not too hungry.
No, come over
Hopefully
here.
not hungry.
And then there's like a couple of normal pigeons. Captain part of the coop. As well as like.
Oh man, I don't want to see the rest of this house. There's so many animals.
It is a bit of a menagerie.
Oh god. Oh my god, is that a rabbit with antlers?
That is a jackalope, yes.
Oh, that's what that is. That's what that means?
Jackalope.
Hey.
Yeah.
I kept hearing.
Jackalope bites.
Okay. I don't know. I kept forgetting where I kept reading jackalope from. But oh, there's two with wings. What?
Oh, there's actually a bunch there. There's just
Those
there's
jackalopes. Those are Walpertingers.
yeah. Which are
Walper-
jackalopes with wings.
Yeah.
What? There's levels to this shit?
Well, jackalopes are like sort of like an Americana, like a fearsome critter, whereas Walpertingers are more of a European thing.
Oh, so he's kind of nonchalant, but just pissed off all the time still.
Sure.
Wow, I just judged. Alright, so...
They're just rabbits.
Okay, I'm gonna hand off the parcel to the normal pigeon. Hopefully nothing weird happens.
Yeah, it seems to be you know, the way mail gets done. It's a series connection of homing pigeons. You assume this one goes to Brennan to a mailing station or whatever, where messengers will take it from there.
Alright, hopefully I'll get to him by tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what those letters are later.
It is I'll send you the designs later if I can find them.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're sending them to who?
You.
Me. No, in character. Who is
Stitch.
sending these letters to?
I'm sending them to Stitch.
Yeah. That's your tailor friend in the city, right?
Yeah, I'm also gonna put it on my parents' tab.
Okay, I will say you've probably known Stitch through your time in Brennan Hall and not your time in Brennan. But you can definitely do that still. I mean, he knows who your parents are.
Yeah, bill my parents. Fine. I'll sign it. I'll sign everything.
Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else you want to talk about tonight? Plan, or you gonna go explore the city tomorrow?
Oh, I gotta explore the city tomorrow? God. Let me check my gold. Gold.
You're always welcome to stay here. There is plenty of guest rooms.
Pretty sure I'm not even allowed in my parents' house for right now, so I'll take what I can get.
In my room to the dog yet, right?
No. I wanted to. Sully deserves his own room. No, but
he sleeps in your
we
bed.
You think we could get you think we could get away with giving Sully a room and Athena wouldn't immediately take it?
What is she gonna do with the bed?
Sleep
She's
in it.
I don't know.
What does she do with anything?
It's just an empty room. Giant.
I still don't understand why she doesn't need water.
She has a tank.
But how does she like
she doesn't spend that much time out of the water. She just utilizes it well and very effectively.
Yes. Dad, before we turn in for the night, I'd like to speak.
Of course. Yeah. Here, Nate, show them upstairs. And he takes you. Nate takes the rest of you upstairs, and it's up the first flight of stairs. There is one guest bedroom on the second floor, and then there are 3 more up on the third floor. Who's taking what?
I'll take the third floor penthouse suite.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow.
And as I get led to my room, I will give him the most platonic fist bump ever.
Bro.
It's like,
you pick the room with all the creepy dolls.
what?
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, it's pretty like it's very much a guest room decoration. There's not a lot of like life in here. There's a dog toy that seems to have been forgotten.
I kind of like kick it out the door, but like slightly, so I don't have to touch it. But
I do not have 2, but this is basically a layout that's like this twice on top of each other. This is the guest room downstairs, and then like these 3 are also guest rooms, and then like this is something on the 3rd floor. Don't worry about it. I didn't make a second map.
You're fine.
I guess okay. So obviously, 2 of you are going up. Sylvia has her own room. Who's on the room with Sylvia, and who's on the room with Louis?
I'm on the 3rd floor, and I'm taking this room.
This is a cool house.
That room didn't exist.
This bedroom doesn't exist?
No, it doesn't exist on the 3rd floor. That's the master bedroom. That's only on the 2nd floor.
Oh, you're just gonna walk in and take the master bedroom?
Just take the parents' room.
You guys go somewhere else. I got this.
Yeah, it's basically a copy of this, but it's like these 3 rooms.
Hold on. Are you breathing into your mic, Andrew?
Oh yeah, that was me. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Good. So Zach, are you on the 3rd floor or the 2nd floor?
I'll take the 2nd floor.
Okay, so you are in this room, Sylvia. This is your room, if that's okay.
Sylvia.
Sure.
Sylvia.
Yes. Hal.
Okay, look. It's not been. I tried to hide it, but I could be a little bit worried about your spider.
Really, I had no idea.
I know. Don't be shocked. Can it climb?
It's a spider.
Yeah, but like, if I sleep on the 3rd floor, am I safe? A height limit?
That's not how spiders work.
No, well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, is there a windowless room where I don't have to see?
Well, also she can phase through the ethereal plane.
Oh my god! You know what? I'm just not sleeping. It's fine. Fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. She'll stay outside. She stays outside at night. Fine.
That.
You want to like go to the
You
highest
wake
floor?
up. You wake up, and she's standing on your ceiling right above you.
That is like level 3 smited spider immediately.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to poor Annabelle.
All of the rooms have windows. Convenient.
I mean, most rooms do, especially bedrooms.
I'll go to the 3rd floor, I guess.
There's this room free and this room free. Louis
take the
took
first
this
one.
room, I think. Is that correct? Wait, which room did you take, Louis?
I guess I'll take this one.
Okay, cool.
I get the corner room.
Okay, just so you are aware, just so we are very clear, this all of this is window. Like all the rooms have window, but this is definitely the room with most window. Just so we're clear.
Can I just like push this bed away from the window a little, like over here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You're definitely you're only a strength check.
Push it away.
Not that difficult. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're able to move the bed to like the middle of the room. Yeah. So yeah, your room does have like it's got like a kind of like a sunroom. It's got a lot of curtains, so you can like shut it down if you want and
Yeah,
have your privacy, of course. But like
It's like the
that's
pictures
all.
that I sent you, I imagine.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Um,
Okay. What did you want to?
That's a good whiskey.
Always. And your dad goes and gets some. He gets some nice shit because it looks like you need it. It's not like the old shit, but it's the good year.
Yeah. Aged in like barrels that have been at sea, or I don't know, like so it's kind of salty and fuck if I know. I don't know
I
how.
don't know alcohol. I do know like the rich shit is not actually the best tasting, so it is the best tasting and not necessarily like the oldest bottle possible.
Yeah. We were exploring. We had gotten word in Zeke about a ruin, and we were in a. It was a cliffside, little door. Couldn't see it really from the ground, and so it was a bit of a travel getting up there. A lot of rock climbing, having to camp out on the side of the cliff, and we got in, and where the globe from the light thing, and was looking at something, and I I I I don't know what I did. I moved something and something went off and there was a flash of light and briefly made eye contact and then they were gone and it was disappearing. It was disappearing around me. Everything was it, I had to run. I had to run and I fucking nearly ripped my goddamned arm off. Catching myself with the pike on the side of the cliff. And then the door that was there wasn't there anymore. And I I don't I don't I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. I don't and see on.
And as you say that, your dad has done a lot of hugs tonight, but there's another one because you need it. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And your mother has this shuddered, grieved expression, but you can also tell that they're there for you. And hey, so sorry.
5 months ago.
Yeah.
I just had the How do I do any of this?
There's no right way. No way to make it easy. There's wrong ways to do it. There's no good way. I'm sorry you have to go through this. I know you cared enough about Zeke. You won't neglect it. They they loved you, and their parents love you, and it's gonna be rough. Your You're gonna be okay, alright? I'm sorry.
Gotta make it worth it.
Oh, honey,
That mean nothing.
it never means nothing. They're still with you. In spirit, at least. But they were your best friends. And I'm sure wherever they are, that they're very glad that you got out. That's worth it, that you were able to come home to us. That even though they weren't.
Now look at the mess it's gotten me into.
We'll get through this, honey. We will get. You know me and your mom would burn down this city for you, Nate, right?
Thought you were up pretty close to it once, right?
I mean, there wasn't a lot of fire involved.
I think so. I
More,
wanted there to be.
you're probably correct, but I don't regret that either, even though we also lost a lot of people. And you carry them and you remember them. And it won't ever go away, but it will get easier to shoulder the burden. He promised it will. He's like, he brushes aside your bangs. You're a strong girl. I know you're strong enough to get through this. I know it's not easy. Never is. And if the world were perfect, things like this wouldn't happen. But all we can do is carry their memory and try to make the world a better place. And I know you do that because that's the kind of girl I raised. I didn't hear if you said anything.
But I'll try.
Oh, okay. Now, come on. Let's draw you up a hot bath and let you get some proper sleep for once, and we'll tackle all of this in the morning. And if you don't want to go alone to see their parents, I've delivered this message.
Got it.
Okay. He leads you upstairs. And
I knock back the rest of my.
yeah. And the night passes. Your mom definitely gives you a shoulder squeeze on the way out, and she's not super great at this stuff, but you can tell she's trying her best. Definitely let Jasper step forward. And everyone finds their room. How you
Good
sleep
night, everybody.
is up to you. Don't log off just yet.
Yeah. No, that was in game.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, Lou's an asshole by an accident.
Maybe that's what happens when you poke weak spots with a stick, because you don't know what kind of anthill you're gonna get. And two things. So Zach, you almost didn't notice it, but you kind of notice it when you pass the city. But you weren't really sure, and it's only kicking in now that nothing is happening. Now that you're going to bed, you realize that now that you're around people, now that you're close to civilization, and that there's targets available, the darkness within you has come back full force and has started to eat away at your bones again. You have those nightmares over and over and over again. And you do have some agency, although not much. And it's only, are you the monster or the hunted?
Here we go.
And I will let you ponder what Sozak's answer is for that. It's all very chaotic. And when you wake up, you will be down 10 HP to your total, not just missing. And you get the sense that if
like a permanent downgrade?
Like a permanent downgrade. If you do not do something about this soon, this will get worse somewhere.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
No.
Uh-oh. This is a bad time to cut out.
Andrew, hello?
Testing.
Hi, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I just missed the last like 20 seconds.
Okay,
After are you the hunted or are you the monster?
Oh, okay. I said I will let you ponder which direction that is for Sozak.
Yeah.
Which way he ends up taking in his dreams. But the nightmares persist, and you know when you wake up that if you do not deal with this in some way soon, that it will just get worse and worse. And that is a -10 permanent downgrade to your health until you handle this.
Got it.
Just 1 second. Sylvia, your dreams seem normal, although they do have. You get the sense of something trying to reach out and not quite connecting. And it's just an extra lacing of. You have that corridor dream again, where you're searching for something. It's not corridors. It's pathways or rivers. Something is broken. Something is out of your reach, and nothing is supposed to be out of your reach. And that's what you get. It's very confusing. And you do it's just like a layer over the top of your normal dream. Just a sense in the back of your mind. Lily, your dreams are normal.
Oh, thank God.
How that goes.
Smell sleep.
I sleep I sleep like that. Like I didn't just insult someone's dead friend, possibly dead friend. Really soundly.
Yeah. Mel, do you go to sleep?
Yeah, I eventually go to sleep.
Okay. Okay. Your dreams start off relatively normal. You have a chaotic dreamscape. There's a lot of things vying for you. And tonight there's one more. Hold on. So you're dreaming. you're on what's a place you're comfortable in? What's like a pleasant dream you would be having?
Probably the temple.
You're at the temple. The sun is shining. You know, birds are about. There's a couple of clerics walking by that you can't quite make out their conversation, but it's that pleasant feeling of company. And then you feel presence that's not it's cold in a way that you wouldn't expect for an intruder. It's not fire, either warm or burning. It's an icy chill. And you turn around and you see someone walking up to you. She's got a massive amount of curly hair and piercing green eyes, and she's got
Me.
that. What's that?
I said it's just me.
It's you. No, they're blonde curls.
It's me when I was a baby.
Yeah, they're long blonde
Cute.
curls, piercing green eyes, and that terrifying beauty that only comes from the Fae. And you recognize this voice as Oleander comes up to you and is like, "Hey, girl, what the fuck are you doing here? I wasn't expecting you to show up.
Oh
What are
no.
you doing?"
You're just
And
the manifestation of my subconscious, right? That's what this is.
and we're gonna cut off there tonight. Where you are familiar with this spell, although she's never had to use it on you. You have seen her cast Dream before.
Wait, doesn't that mean she's fucking here?
No. Well,
No, I mean,
I
it sure
wouldn't be
seems.
surprised.
well, the range for Dream, I think,
Is
goes
plane of
interstellar.
existence.
Yeah.
Really?
Still, I
Wow.
wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised. She's a fucking spider, isn't she?
She's the fucking spider. It transforms. Hello. Oh, fuck. I've known you for. Sylvia's like, I've known you since I was a kid. Yeah, that was all lies. I killed your spider like 2 years ago. My bad.
I gotta ask, where has been
Who?
Where's what?
Susie?
Oh, God.
I mean, you go looking. You didn't spot her.
What happens when Louis tries to open his door?
Wait, what does that do with what does that have to do with changelings?
Hey, Louis, make a perception check for me. real
What
quick.
does this have to do with me?
Make a perception check for me real quick.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
That's a +3. Oh, look, a 6.
So it's not as you enter the door, but you're messing around with the drawer table, and you go to like, maybe I can put something in here, and it opens, and there's teeth, and then there's a big tongue that just comes up and licks all up and down your face.
It's a fucking no. I leave. Wait, who's upstairs with me?
So Zach.
I'm banging on Sozak's door.
Hello.
Hey, get your sword. Get your fucking sword. Wait, was there like an actual animal, or did the desk itself lick me?
The desk
Oh
itself
my
licked
God.
you.
Get the fucking sword.
I charge into his
So
room.
really sharp teeth.
Like I'll scream that downstairs too. Like, so, yo, help! Someone, get your weapons.
Yeah, I kicked down the door in his room.
You see toddling behind Louis is just this desk that's kind of like wobbling back and forth, and it's like it's got like it's like the top flap is open. It's got like really sharp teeth, but it's just kind of like its tongue is lolling out, and it's kind of like panting. Just kind of
I don't
sedately.
I don't think this thing means you any harm. This is like the piano in Mario 64.
Dude,
Yeah.
that scared the shit out of me in real life as a kid. Like, facts. I hated walking near
was the
that fucking piano. Go. Can,
I just
go.
needed that to happen.
Like, is he, like... I tell him, how do I... I look around and just go, go. See what happens.
He goes. He shuffles around, and you see him kind of like shift into the table. and
Oh, he
stay.
turns, he changes. I transform.
It's a table.
Are you trying to one up the mimic?
Maybe. I don't know. Louis is so confused. I don't think he knows what a mimic is, so he's just gonna transform. I'm gonna go into the black human form.
I mean, it's a table. It wasn't a table a minute ago. And it probably won't be if you touch it, but it's a table.
Couch.
What?
I just say couch and see if he transforms into a couch.
Go gadget couch.
How strong?
And I'm just gonna
How
scream for
intelligent.
I'm gonna scream for Sylvia's name.
What?
We may or may not have an emergency.
Oh. What's the matter?
The fuck is
You
this?
you
I
see a
tried to
table that's
fast.
not supposed to be there, and you know.
Susie.
A fucking animal?
It's shuffle. It. You get this imminent sense of it waiting for you to approach.
I'm not.
I
gonna
walk
back up.
up.
Just give you a big old lick.
Susie, go. Louis doesn't want you here.
I really
go
don't.
Go bother Nate.
She shuffles over and down the stairs.
Okay, there we go.
Louis just like puts his face like in his hands, so fucking stressed. I just want to go to bed.
Go the fuck to bed.
Is anything else going to lick me?
I'm not making any promises. I
Oh
mean,
my
there's-
fucking god. Louis.
If anything, it'll be the dog.
I'm gonna close my door and like do that thing
That's
where you
probably
like
smart.
put
Totally
like a
followed you upstairs, by the way.
Me or Louis?
You.
Oh, okay.
oh thank god.
He's kind of chilling. He seems to have been he's hanging out in your room tonight.
Okay. I pat up on my bed.
What if a pet mimic?
Jumps up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's your mom's pet.
You don't know.
Yeah. If I can't, I'm gonna do my best to lock the door behind me and try to go back to bed.
There's a lock. Yeah, you think. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Fascinating.
I prestidigitation myself, and then I go to bed.
There you go. Yeah, you were covered in mimic slaughter.
What's
And
on the
then
desk?
said dream sequences happen, and unless anyone wants to do anything else before we go to bed, I think we've cut it
I'm gonna
That
switch
was all I
spells,
needed.
but yeah,
there.
we're gonna cut it
It's
here.
very important.
Sounds
Yeah.
solid.
Mm,
Alright.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you for
DMing.
coming in. Yeah.
You like my parents, guys? I think they're
Yes.
pretty
We
cool.
love them.
I've been threatened. I've been threatened to get stabbed. There's been mimics and spiders and a fling slug.
You didn't trying to be
It's
stabbed.
been a
Yeah, who
day.
tried to stab you?
I don't know. They seem pretty aggressive when I was being petty.
Said one mean comment.
Okay, I'm
That
also
was
gonna
it.
switch out identify for dissonant whispers.
Okay.
Wait.
Just keep track of it. Get back to me before next session.
Okay, I will.
I think the important question is, did you like your parents' week?
Did.
Good.
That is the question.
Good. All right. Well, I'm starving. Louis Earth.
Robert?
Yes.
Yee.
Robert, are we still live?
We are about to not be in 3, 2.
All right.
Y'all have a
Goodbye,
nice night.
everybody.
Good night, everyone.